When I ask you to summarize a text, what does that mean, Aisha?
If you know the answer, raise your hand and tell me.
I was in class and my professor asked me to define the term development for a project or something like that. And I remember giving her a very textbook answer. And she looked at me and she said, well, that's from a textbook. Tell me what you know about it. And I remember not having an answer to that question.
I saw the site, I registered at the very moment, and I gave my interviews for the fellowship program of 2011. I cleared the interviews, I got in, and after a year I realized that any other career opportunity or any other personal growth was not as substantial as working for the fellowship program would be. We start the fellowship program with a 5-week training which is called the Institute. The training program is very enriching, supporting and challenging. Going through all those hardships and that hectic schedule prepared me for a long-term 2-year teaching program back in the cities.
We came back to Bombay and we had got our placements for which school we were teaching in. So then I walked in and I was like, I can do this. Like I had a plan ready and for class and everything was sorted, and I walked in and I had about 45 third graders, and my first day was just all over the place. I mean, my plan completely fell through. And I remember I called up my program manager, who is my immediate support system in the fellowship. And I called her up and I said, I can't do this. And she sort of looked at me and she goes, you just need to suck it up, right? Because you have these children who are coming from such tough backgrounds and they're in school every day. I mean, you don't really have an excuse to not be good at what you do. So you just need to sort of try harder. Teacher India is really big on community visits because they really believe that by getting to know your child outside your school environment, you'll gain a better understanding as to why they behave the way they do in your classroom environment.
Going into the houses, walking through the streets in Dharavi, meeting the students, meeting their parents in their houses, maybe having food or drinking water at their house. These small experiences, I think, are more important than just teaching in a classroom. In the second year of the fellowship, the fellows are encouraged to take up a Be the Change project. The project is mainly focused on having an impact beyond the classroom, not just on the academics. It can be anything which is dear to the students and close to their hearts.
I think what's really stuck with me throughout everything is that at the end of the day, I come into class and I know that I've impacted at least 44 children to somehow change their life path.
The fellowship is an experience which is very transformational in its nature. I did not know this or realize it at the beginning of the fellowship program, but almost at the end of my 2 years, I know how I have developed and grown as a person.
I think the change that I've seen in myself is just, I don't think I can sum it up in a couple of words.
Hi, my name is Abhijat. I'm a 2012 Teach for India fellow. Currently, I'm teaching in a school in Dharavi. I'm teaching a 6th grade class.
My name is Sharanya. I teach all subjects in the 4th grade. I teach in Jogeshwari East. My school's name is Hyderabad English High School.
As the fellowship program comes to an end, I know for a fact that as a TFI alumni, I know I'll be involved in any role or in any capacity that I can. And my commitment to this movement will be forever.